taking away, like, get her offline. Everything's gonna, it's like...
Eugenia Cooney is miserable. That's exactly what she said in her latest live stream. Let's talk about it. This is RICHLUX with the hottest celebrity news on YouTube.
It just kind of is what it is. No more online chat, but I'm miserable. I've been miserable this last month not having this. I'm way worse without it.
Yep, so Eugenia Cooney is back in town to shut it down. She went live. Finally, she's back on TikTok. However, she was crying during her live stream. Jeffree Star paid a visit, and he had a lot to say, and I'll show you those receipts in a minute. Before we go any further, leave this video a like. Appreciate it. It helps me out so much. I'll wait. Don't be shady. Be a lady. Drop me a like. Leave a comment. So we're going to be talking about what Eugenia Cooney had to say and Jeffree Star, and she was crying during this live stream. I was kind of shocked by that. But a lot of people are going to roll your eyes and think that this is first world problems, but we're going to talk about it in detail because I have all the receipts and deleted tweets. Now, before I go any further, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, so don't forget adamandeve.com. Check out adamandeve.com for all your spicy things you might like, you know what I'm saying? So check out adamandeve.com. Use code LUX, L-U-X, at adamandeve.com for free shipping for United States and Canada. Exclusions do apply. It's not all about adult toys. Check out their lubricants, silk pajamas, and pillowcases. I really do like when we get to y'all send me like DMs of what you bought, so I appreciate that. So check out adamandeve.com, and a portion of the proceeds goes to help fight and find a cure for HIV and AIDS. Of course, we love companies who give back, duh. So thanks Adam and Eve for sponsoring me during this month of love. And if you guys shop at adamandeve.com, use code LUX, L-U-X. Thank you guys. Okay, let's get on with this drama. So Eugenia Cooney had a lot to say. I was kind of shocked that she opened up a lot. I have all my receipts right here. First of all, it's a very detailed video. So there's 14 minutes of her basically crying and upset about what happened and explaining. Now, when you watch the clip, you're going to notice that Eugenia Cooney, honestly, she doesn't want to say too much, but she does open up a little bit. You can kind of read between the lines. And if you have a good social skills, you can kind of pick up on what she's putting down in that case. So let me show you what she had to say. Here we go, roll it.
It would also make it so I can't really even do battles anymore. And like I said, that was like such a fun thing on here for me. Like, it was amazing getting to come on and like battle my friends. And seriously, like, at least last year, like, TikTok was like, it was like the best time I've had online or like in my life in like so long. So yeah, it's gonna be gift restricted for you guys because again, that's what's kind of going on my account right now. And I see some of you guys like make a new account. I'm like, am I allowed to do that? I don't know, because like, just to be clear, like, I am sorry guys, like, I know like some people, it's like even in my new video, I first of all want to say thank you to everyone that has been like really, really nice and supportive and stuff, and just like tell you guys that like I honestly appreciate that so much, everybody. But then I also see these would also things like I don't know. Sorry, like they're mad at me for saying like accidentally did something wrong, and I do want to be clear, guys, that I am sorry for, you know, things I've done wrong, mistakes I've made, things like that. And then I think like I'm just kind of trying to, I guess, like understand, because I know like some people get mad at me for saying that word, and like I've seen those comments, but it's just kind of like, I can tell you I've honestly never meant to do anything wrong. That's definitely never been my intention. I'm not saying that that means that I'm completely in the right, because yeah, for this to be happening, obviously I think I need to like rethink things, and I need to try to like do better, you know, and I really am trying to do that, and I am like trying to understand, and you know, I am trying to things like you know, I definitely know I'm not perfect. I know some people are like, oh, empty promises, like, and it's like, it's not, it's just like, I'm just not a perfect person, you guys, at all. I'm just, like I said, just trying to understand, And that's really all I can do is try to do better, especially right now. I really have not been in the best mental state, guys, like at all. So I am not going to probably say everything perfectly, especially right now. And I'm definitely probably not going to always word things right. So I just hope you guys understand. And yeah, what are they understanding? Just like I said, you guys, all of this came upon me very, very suddenly without really any warnings. So with like all these like changes with my account. So it's just like, and thank you so much to like nice people who are in here, like Jeffree and like, you know, anyone in here who's like, I don't even know. It's crazy. But I just also want to be like clear to you guys, like some of you guys that were just like, are making this into something it isn't in my comments. Saying things like, oh, like, it's just, she's mad that it's like, it's age restricted, it's this, it's that. It's like, no, it's like, I mean, I haven't really talked a lot about it, guys, but it makes it so I can't get gifts on here at all, which I think would also make it so I can't really even do battles anymore. And like I said, that was like such a fun thing on here for me. Like, it was amazing getting to come on and like battle my friends. And seriously, like at least last year, like TikTok was like, it was like the best time I've had online or like in my life in like so long. So yeah, it's gonna be gift restricted for you guys because again, like I'm definitely not perfect. I know that I'm like very, very far from that, guys. But, oh my gosh, Jeffree, hi. I feel so bad that I'm like crying when I didn't want to be like this. I was like, I'm just gonna see what happens. And then I already see people like, your gifting's off, you deserve this. And I'm like, this is why I've been so afraid to go live, because I just like knew people are gonna tell me this. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, but it's okay, you guys. Oh, Jeffree, I love you so much. Thank you. I'm honestly so grateful for you. Like, I wish there was more people in the world like you that are just like genuinely such good people. And I can just like never tell you enough how thankful I am to have you as a friend and like just what a great person you are. And your friendship seriously means like so much to me. I can't get subscribers anymore because I'm definitely not perfect. I want to be really, really clear, you guys, that I'm not saying this with like any like hatefulness or anything negative towards TikTok or anything like that whatsoever. But my account is kind of like in a very weird, like restricted state right now. Now some people thought that only meant like an age restriction. It doesn't mean that. It means that I can't get gifts. I think it affects my account with For You page. It affects it in a lot of ways. And all of this was just kind of put on me like last month, like very, very suddenly. So I've just honestly been really, really stressed out. I've been really sad because I always, when I come on TikTok, I have so much fun like battling my friends on here. I see some of you guys saying good and things like that. And listen, if you have an issue with me, anything like that, people saying it should be that, I want to be trying to look at like my old content and recognize, or like, you know, I've made mistakes. And you know, a lot of time I wasn't viewing things that way, but I, you know, I think can just try to like look at things now and be like, hey, you know, maybe this wasn't something I should have made. Like maybe like some of the things that like people think are wrong with it, maybe they are, you know. And I guess just trying to like be smarter with stuff, you know, like trying to just like learn from things and like, you know, do better and stuff like that, guys. And like I said, a lot of this is just kind of like was really quickly put upon me and stuff. So yeah, right, I'm not saying I'm above any rules. I'm not gonna say too much about anything right now, guys, because I don't really know like how comfortable I am doing that right now. I'm trying to look at like my old, I'm really sorry that this live turned into this tonight. I just kind of wanted to like come on here and say hi to everybody. And I really thought I'd be okay today. You know, I didn't think I'd be like ending up like this, but here we are. So yeah, like I said, you guys, I'm sorry. I think I just like read some of the comments on here tonight, and some of them started getting to me a little bit, and then here I am like looking so stupid crying. Or like, you know, like, I don't know. I'm trying to stop myself now. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel bad that Lucas and Marcus were requesting me. I would maybe accept it. I think now they're battling someone else, but I'm like, really sorry that this live. It just kind of is what it is. No more on long chat, but I'm miserable. I've been miserable this last month not having this. I'm way worse without it. Like, you guys think taking away, like, get her offline, everything's gonna, it's like, nothing's better. I'm trying to be, and I'm just trying to, like, whatever, but, like, I don't know. I just kind of have to, like, get over it and carry on and, like, try to do better, and hopefully I won't be, like, crying every day like this. And that's really all I can do, you know. What's worse, I've just been miserable, like almost every day, but that's okay. I don't know. It's fine. It just kind of is what it is. So much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Julia. Lots of love to you. I appreciate it so much. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you, Lila. Thank you to everybody like who is typing like nice messages, guys. It really does. And I do want to use my platform for good, Leah. Like I said, like going forward, guys, like I look like such an idiot live on here right now. So I think I'm gonna get off it for today, and maybe I'll try again soon. Like when I'm, you know, like we'll see what happens next time. Yeah, we'll just kind of see what happens next time, guys. But yeah, again, to you guys, hi Hillbilly. Oh my gosh, I miss you on here so much. I hope that you've been doing amazing. So much. Account. I'm like, am I allowed to do that? I don't know, because like just to be clear, like I am sorry, guys. Like I know like some people, it's like even in my new video, I first of all want to say thank you to everyone that has been like really nice and supportive and stuff, and just like tell you guys that like I honestly appreciate that so much, everybody. But then I also see these comments that are like saying things like I don't know. Sorry, like they're mad at me for saying like accidentally did something wrong, and I do want to be clear, guys, that I am sorry for, you know, things I've done wrong, mistakes I've made, things like that. And that I think like I'm just kind of trying to, I guess, like understand, because I know like some people get mad at me for saying that word, and like I've seen those comments. Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways I kind of have been, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of not allowed to say that, or people just say I'm playing victim. And I understand how it can come off that way. Trust me, I don't like to be online like this. I really don't. But I just figure I have to get back on at some point. So here we are. Like, I don't even know. It's crazy. But I just also want to be like clear to you guys. Like some of you guys that were just like, are making this into something it isn't in my comments. Saying things like, oh, like, it's just, she's mad that it's like, it's age restricted, it's this, it's that. It's like, no, it's like, I mean, I haven't really talked a lot about it, guys, but it makes it so I can't get gifts on here at all, which I think would also make it so I can't really even do battles anymore. And like I said, that was like such a fun thing on here for me. Like, it was amazing getting to come on, like, battle my friends. And seriously, like, at least last year, like, TikTok was like, it was like the best time I've had online, or like in my life in like so long. So yeah, it's gonna be gift restricted for you guys, because again, like, I don't even, I'm not gonna say too much about anything right now, guys, because I don't really know like how comfortable I am doing that right now, you know. But I'm not saying I'm above anything at all. That's literally why I'm saying that I just kind of in the future want to try to do better. And sometimes it's just hard when I'm trying to, and then you guys are still telling me I'm wrong. Zero accountability. Okay, well, I'm not gonna say too much about anything right now, guys, because I don't really know like how comfortable I am doing that right now, you know. But I'm not saying I'm above anything at all. That's literally why I'm saying that I just kind of in the future want to try to do better. And sometimes it's just hard when I'm trying to, and then you guys are still telling me I'm wrong. Zero accountability. Okay, well, I'm not gonna say.
So in this clip that we just saw, she talks about maybe making a second account, which is an option. And I think a lot of people are going to say, well, why is she demonetized from YouTube? I'm sorry, TikTok. Why is she demonetized from TikTok? I think it's because of her videos of her like dancing around. I think TikTok just might have deemed it as like her glorifying ED or something. That's what I think happened here. And we're talking about it, Jeffree Star did chime in on the situation. Let me show you what Jeffree Star had to say. So he left 3 comments. Jeffree Star said, "Breaks my heart that they took all the fun away from her." Followed by, "She really has a community of people here who do not judge her and just love her for who she is." Then they said, "I can't believe they took all monetization away from Eugenia." I think when she said that, I resonated with her a little more. I was like, wow, like she's opening up. I don't think we've seen her be this vulnerable in the last 2 videos that we talked about her. So if you go back to my other video where we talked about Eugenia, we play a video that she made to her audience, and it came across very sincere. Now in this video here, for her to open up and say, yeah, I'm not in the best mental state, I'm feeling miserable, and so much more, I'm like, wow, we've never seen Eugenia Cooney be this open and honest before. To Jeffree Star's birthday party in California and Casper, Wyoming, and hang out with Jeffree Star and spend the night at his house and ride around in his Rolls Royce and compete in these competitions on TikTok and grow an audience and meet so many new friends. I think it was healthy for her in a social aspect. But now that TikTok has decided to demonetize her, she can't receive any gifts. And a lot of people say, well, she needs to just run away and get her own apartment. Well, now she can't. She can't even make money on it for herself. And this is why I think another reason why this is a huge deal is because in the effect that she cannot receive gifts from creators, what else is happening behind the scenes that she doesn't like tell us? In the sense of like, is she being not recommended on TikTok? Is she not on the For You page? Is she not trending? Is she not growing or able to get new people to discover who she is? I think that it's almost like, well, then why am I even on social media if I can't grow my account? You're not recommending me. I can't receive gifts. I'm basically doing all this for free. And you know what I'm saying? It is kind of frustrating. So we'll see if Eugenia Cooney maybe gets monetization back. I don't know if it's a perma ban, but we'll see if it's like permanently happens, but we'll see. So where I think she really starts to open up, and you have to pay attention and read between those lines I was telling you about, if you can pick up what she's putting down. What's going on with Eugenia Cooney? A lot of people want her to be able to receive gifts on TikTok. Some people are happy. Ultimately, this is what a lot of people who don't like Eugenia Cooney, this is like what they wanted. They wanted her to not be able to get gifts on TikTok. They were either mad that they weren't getting gifts, or the fact that she was getting too many, or I can't believe that people are supporting this, was something I've seen a lot. But ultimately, when I went live and talked about it, there was a lot of strong support for Eugenia. It really is a polarizing viewpoint when some people are like, I'm glad this is happening to her, and some people are like, this is sad. So ultimately, my opinions, I think this is sad, is happening to her. At the end of the day, whether you like her or not like her, I think that she should be able to make revenue on TikTok. But now that this is happening, so I don't know what's going to happen. It really does unmotivate you if you cannot make not even a penny on there, like at least that. But we'll see. Now she's back to just posting videos just to post them for free. Now, some people were saying that they don't feel bad for her because her parents are millionaires and such and that. But I kind of felt like, well, that's her parents' money. Like, maybe her parents are financially wealthy, not Eugenia Cooney. You know what I'm saying? So there is a difference. It's like, yeah, my parents are rich, I'm not rich. So that type of vibe. So at the end of the day, I think that it is a hustle to do live streams. It does take a lot of time to get on there and a lot of energy. So it is work. And her hustle is different from my hustle, and my hustle is different from your hustle. So everyone works differently, but we'll see how this goes. Let me know what you think about all that drama in the comments down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news and gossip on YouTube. Mwah.